Noches and well done. We're dropping right now. Buenos Noches has a 1-game lead here, and they are headed to Trap. Our
That's
bands we
right.
said were Venezia and Netsky. There we go.
Here we
All right,
go.
Zath, let's get into this game.
I'm here
Talk
for
to
you, brother.
me. Talk to me about the Buenos Noches lineup.
All right, so Buenos Noches is bringing an Ohio, a Montana, Moskva, Goliath, and for cruisers, let's maybe add two Marceaus because they are, or three, I should say. And then they're
Hmm.
bringing a Ragnar and Daring, as we can hear, well done, doing exactly what they're known for, spamming the F11 key.
Opposing them from the southeast in red here, we have Well Done. They're bringing Conqueror, Kremlin, Goliath, Double Moskva, Stalingrad, Gearing Daring, and a Ragnar of their own.
Mm-hmm.
Ragnar's all around, Zath. Ragnar's for everyone.
You get a Ragnar, and you get a
You get a
Ragnar.
Ragnar. That's right. You get a Ragnar, and you get a Ragnar.
If I remember right, it's available for steel.
That is correct. I don't own one yet. I've been trying to save up and earn enough steel for one because I love the bloody shit, but I don't own one yet.
Maybe you should play clan battles more.
Silence, heathen. That's a different conversation for a different time.
I know. You know how much I love to just kind of poke that knife in here and there
Yes,
a little bit.
look, that's literally like let's tweak his tail a little bit, right? Let's just
That's
tweak
right.
his
That's
tail.
right. That's right.
All right.
So
Well, looking at the early deployments, talk to me about early deployment staff.
yeah, Marceau going into B, which you'd kind of expect to see, although I'm surprised to see only one of Buenos Noches' three Marceaus going in. The other two wolfpacking. No, yes, the other two wolfpacking it with the
Yes.
Ragnar at Charlie Cap, which kind of makes sense. Jezerath, look at him. He's ready to just get out, and for some odd reason, JPK, he's going to try to back in, but that's going to cost them time, and that allows Buenos Noches to secure that first cap. Interesting. Very interesting.
Yep. B. They let him pick up B, but they contest it right away. That's a little odd. As the Wolf Pack's going to pick up C, Nate, nothing going to happen before that
Yep.
occurs. I mean, maybe Master Commander might throw radar, but I
Mm.
doubt it. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's luck chuck. You wouldn't get much out of it. B starts to flip hands as Jason retreats. As we see Jaime's daring leading the Goliath in Ohio. That's Cap and Nab down to A. And it looks as if the Conqueror and the Goliath are basically just going to kind of set up down here to be a kiting side of things. So you're kind of seeing a bit of a philosophical difference. Buenos Noches going kind of hard on each cap, and then Well Done sort of more focused on B and C, kind of just looking at A, going, not going to mess with it.
I do like that Jezerath went back into B, although I think he
Oh,
went in a little bit too early. Moskva
Dragon
taking
Boy
a
taking
slap?
some early. Yeah, Dragon Boy taking some early citadels there from Kingsman's Moskva. It's a great position for Kingsman. Knocked out
Hmm.
Dragon's engine and made him turn in.
Meanwhile, look at Lovely Hibiki and the Stalingrad. It's almost like these guys have played this map so many times they just know where to throw their radar cruisers.
It's almost like these teams are prepared for the event, Zath. Who knew?
Mm-hmm.
What lunacy is this?
Right.
Well, we're 4 minutes in, 3 minutes in, and Buenos Noches picks up A, picks up B, picks up C. B is contested, but the other two are ticking. They'll be slowly out to about a 100-point lead here in a few moments.
That's right.
Dragon Boy's Moskva just getting punished, Zath. Look
I
at
see
this.
it. I see it.
All the fires. He puts the fires out, or at least they expire, but Kingsman lights him on fire again. Drazen's Marceau coming in after him as well. Sangeli dropping Montana shells on his deck for some more damage. It's just
He's
everybody
yeah,
beat up on Dragon Boy Day.
he's getting Robocopped pretty hard right now.
At the moment he is, and it's literally only like 4-on-1, but it's still happening just faster than he can cope with it in terms of healing and repairs.
Mm-hmm. Now he did DCP, so for the moment he's okay, but he's spotted, so I mean
He's
he could
continually lit. I'm still not sure how he's lit. Surely he's gone dark by now, but it
no.
hasn't happened.
Nope. He must have
Here,
fired
there it
his
is. He's
shots.
finally dark.
And remember, when you fire your guns, that's a 20-second penalty
Yeah.
for your
Yep.
detection.
He is finally unspotted under 20,000 HP back here on the 9 line. Pretty
Yep.
rough start there for one of the well done Moskvas as they push Pasterk's Ragnar deep into the B cap, driving out Jason's Marceau, trying to pick this cap up.
Yep, he did take a fire, instantly DCP'd it though. And if the majority of that damage, well, some of it was Citadels, but if the majority of the rest of that was fire damage, he should be able to heal a lot of that back up again. Jezreth, though, we'd missed it. He's at half health now.
Mm-hmm.
Stayed a
He's
little
been
bit
getting
too
beat up
long.
by the Ragnar pretty good, and I'm betting that Hibiki's Stalingrad pitched in a shell or two.
Oh,
It
sure.
does. It is going to allow Well Done to pick up B. That's going to stem the bleeding somewhat. They start earning their first points of the game, but not before Buenos Noches is out to a 200-point lead.
Yep. Now look at Jaime's positioning. Very aggressive,
Oh, super cheeky with the conga line torps. I
and
love
he
it.
just got detected, unfortunately, which
Yep.
means the gig is up. I'm sure the Conqueror is going to automatically change anyways, and those conga line torps will miss as a result.
More than likely. We'll
I say
see.
that,
Especially
but
especially if the Daring's Hydro is up, they'll get detected, right?
you would think so, right? But the Hydro, I don't think is up.
Zath, I
Yeah,
don't think he's going to avoid all of these,
I don't
Zath.
think so either. We've been following this the whole time. He's going
I
to take a
think
couple.
he's going to take at least
One. He'll
one,
take one.
just
He'll
the
take
one. That's okay. Takes one, knocks his engine out. He repairs that quickly, gets on with his game. A contested now as JPK steps foot in there behind Jaime, trying to push him out of the cap. Earlier we had the Ragnar and the Daring and the Stalingrad all at B, but they rotated the Daring south. That kind of brings them up to a little bit more parity in terms of
Oh,
ship numbers and firepower.
oh.
It's going to allow them to make more of a game of it. What?
Love only Hibiki got slapped hard. He's at
Oh my
5,000
God!
health. Right?
What happened to this dude?
He got smacked by the Montana. Look at these shells coming in right over nothing but death.
Did the Monty hit him? Are you
Yes.
serious?
Yes.
Wow.
Look at this. Right in those two in the gap
Right between the
those
saddle.
two.
Wow.
Yeah, right there.
What a shot from St. Kelly. What a great shot.
Yep. And
Early
that's the thing.
mistake cost WD a ship.
You
Wow.
can't depend on your minimap to tell you where you're safe or not. You got to look around and check. Can these big ships hit me? Kingsman now on fire, trying to save his boat. Looks like he'll be okay. He's healing now.
Just like that, Buenos Noches up over 300 points. They pick up a kill, a big kill at the B cap, taking one of the enemy radars off the board.
Yeah.
They have traded decently, but all of their ships are a little dinged up. With that said, though, WD is a little more evenly distributed in terms of health, and they do have a health advantage at the moment.
That's right. Now look at B cap. Jezereth going back into the B cap now, backing up a little bit more.
Well, the Ragnar's pulled out of there. Pasterk's Ragnar's gone, and so why not? By
Mhm.
keeping the Marceau right there on the edge, it allows them to get back here and force WD to respond to it, because at the moment, nobody's ticking up any points. Every cap is contested.
Right. And as a result, then once B cap goes, that's more points once again for Buenos Noches. Oh, look at the Ohio. Shiv is at 8,000 hit points now. He's just coming under sustained fire too.
Yeah,
Got the heal off.
the Goliath has really been hurting Shivas, right? I looked over a minute ago. He was on about 30,000 HP. Things have not improved much as the
Ooh.
Goliath takes a torpedo, and here comes an Ohio salvo.
Wow.
The Ohio gets his revenge. Cap pops a heal. Can he stay ahead of the fire damage coming in from the Daring? No, his heal just finished. I'm sorry, his heal just finished.
He'll just finish.
He's got to move up for island cover to stay away from Luigi's Conqueror. But yes, the Conqueror Goliath combo was just absolutely burning Shivas to the waterline.
Yeah,
But for the moment, Buenos Noches still keeping that ship on the board.
that's right. I wonder if the red team likes their steaks well done.
Well, looks like Cap is going to be well done when this Conqueror salvo lands.
Oh!
Oh, 150 HP. Can he sneak through the gap and get hard cover before the Conqueror reloads?
Can anybody shoot him? Nobody can shoot him.
Turn turret's going out. They can still see him, but the Conqueror has no shot as he starts to heal yet again.
Oh, he got the
Wow.
heal off.
Wow. What great battleship handling by Cap Shivas.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. C is kind of stalled, but we can see Buenos Noches kiting away. They don't need that cap anymore.
They don't need C right now. Let them push through and you'll know where they are. I think if I'm the caller on their team, Zath, right now, I'm basically saying pull somebody south,
Mm-hmm.
Finish up crushing this south push, however
Yep.
you decide to do it,
Yep.
and then everybody rally around B and win the game. It's literally that simple for these guys.
I mean, Jaime has to live, and he'll be fine as long as the daring doesn't just crash right into him.
Right.
And look at the
But I
torpedoes
mean,
coming on Bravo Luigi's
yeah,
Conqueror.
Jaime's got a beautiful torpedo salvo here on Bravo. Looks like he's going to take at least 2 of these as they bag the Ragnar up inside the sea cap. They're going to take the Conqueror off the board right here. 4
Wow.
ships up for Buenos Noches now. This looks over.
Definitely does. Yep. And he even fired off his horn as
Yep,
Bravo
he
Luigi
did
was
indeed.
dying, just to
Yep.
signify he knows it's GG for him. As we look over at CCAP and see, really, not too much. Master Commander Spades trying to just shove the Moskva in and make something happen. Well done,
It's
Mom and
too
Dad needs
little.
to be
It's
moving forward too, though.
too little, too late as Caps Ohio now working his second consecutive heal back up. He was on 500 HP. Do you remember, Zath? And
Yeah,
now he's on 36,000. Good luck with that, JPK.
right?
Jaime's daring can afford to be aggressive now as they hunt the last surviving bonks. I say bonks. Last surviving WD ship on the bottom end of the map. Being approaching 900 points, I just don't see a way for WD to get back in this game.
Nope. So I mean, that's all she wrote. It's just a matter of time right now.
Feels that way to me, right? Like this is just a matter of cleanup for Buenos Noches. They've done a really good job rotating their ships out of division, preserving their health, keeping them on the board. A remains contested as the Ohio rotating back towards mid.
As you can hear, the well dones
Yep.
start spamming once
W
again.
Yep. WD knows it. Coming in, spamming the well done here. It's nice to see good sportsmanship like that in warship, Saf, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. 100%.
JPK still working the edge of the A cap as Jaime tries to flip it. See if JPK finds these torpedoes in time or not. They are kind of moving in on him here. I think he's going to be ahead of them. Looks like he should be ahead of them. Yep.
Jaime is looking to
Torpedoes
win
find
harder.
Jaime. Nope. Jaime's got a nice gap for his torps. So they get into a gunfight here down at the A cap. The trick is that Jaime's got backup. JPK does not.
Mm-hmm.
JPK still trading really well now, getting Jaime down under 4,000 HP, continuing to throw shells in him.
Yep. But then here comes the Goliath.
Here comes the Goliath having his big nasty say.
More Goliath.
Indeed. $990 points for Buenos Noches, seconds from the win here as they continue to tick up the B cap.
Yep. They're
Will they
just
kill?
fishing
Will they
now.
kill JPK or just tick up the points? It's
And
one or
they're-
the other.
And it looks like they're just gonna tick the points.
Just gonna tick the points up. Jaime keeps his ship on the board. Buenos Noches wins games 2. They stay alive in the losers bracket, and Well Done's tournament draws to a close.
That is correct. All right. Well,
Solid win there for Buenos Noches, Zath. Not really a moment you look in that game and go, I mean, it's a clean sweep, right? They didn't lose a ship, a flawless victory. And you go, yeah, man, at no point in that game did they ever feel like they were kind of, on the back foot, out of control of what was happening.
that's correct. Yeah. I mean, it just Buenos Noches knew what they wanted to do, and they came in there and made it happen.
Executed it really well. I mean, Well Done looked really good. When they pushed the Ragnar into B, they managed to pick up B, kind of stem the bleeding a little bit. I really liked when they rotated the Daring down south. I thought that was a great move. It gave them a little more parity on there, allowed them to make a push through the A cap. But Buenos Noches' team, they did a great job. Cap Shivas in the Ohio, Zath. MVP of that game for me. Totally MVP of that game for me.
Oh, absolutely.
Just keeping
yes.
it, just keeping his ship on the board, right? Well done.
Absolutely.
Super awesome to see.
Very much so. So I'm taking a look. There's only one game left in existence that we can possibly cast. All right.
It's probably already underway, I'm betting.
It is currently underway. It's KSE versus Seward. There's a 5-minute delay. I'm watching it right now. It's a very close battle. Too early to tell. But
Okay.
KSE might come up with a really good hit on on a Des Moines broadside. So I'm in the training room.
I'm saying I'm gonna go sit in the training room and find out what happens.
Yes, the leader of that, the person that ran it is Torino.
Torino.
Yep.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna hang out in here. Chat, stick
Yeah, sure.
around.
Let's do it.
We'll see what's gonna
We'll
happen,
see.
and then
We'll see what happens,
after,
guys. We may have another game. We might not. We're gonna have to see how this one shakes out.
right, and then
If
after
you want
this,
to watch the game live, who's on it? Oscance, Mini Hannibal, NTG
yes,
Golfman.
yes,
So several different other people are actually showing this game live. In fact, I'm
yes.
gonna do what you're doing. I'm gonna cheat and go open it up.
Remember, we're also 5 minutes delayed, just like you guys, and that Des Moines does go down, but Sewer is on 2 cap gain. Um, okay, KSE does not have it. They have A cap, but it is being stalled right now. Nobody at all contesting B cap. There's 6 minutes to go in the game, which means it will end in 1 minute, one way or another.
Yep. In fact, the fact that they're not sitting back in the training room right now, Zaf, tells me that the game is that close. The game's going to time, probably. Yep,
Meanwhile,
Soar with the lead here as we're watching. What do you got?
right. Once this is done, and we're done with the stream, because there's not much else to really talk about at the end, right? Or are we gonna all try to get together and talk? What do you think?
I don't really have any intention of doing that. If you guys want to stay in chat, you can go right ahead. I'll raise you and throw you some viewers. But we can talk about, with the exception of this match, we can talk about the 6 games that are on the slate for tomorrow.
Of course.
We've talked about the North American semis already, so we know how that one's going to go. Which is, of course, 07 and KSC, our one semifinal match. The other one is Buenos Noches' second team, BN Junior, Diet BN, as you've been calling them all day. And they'll be playing Bonks in the other North American semifinal match.
That game just ended, by the way.
Okay, and let's find out who won.
As you can see, I'm on it with the chat ready to go.
Zath is on top of it. KSC saying GG. It sounds like that's a Sewer win, maybe?
Yeah, that's my guess, as KSC is leaving.
KSC looks like they're leaving the room. The streamers are leaving.
Well, that's not a good sign.
That's a bad sign. It's a bad sign when the streamers are leaving. Yeah, 2-0.
All right.
Okay. All right. So KSE falls to Armada del Sur in their losers bracket game. Their tournament ends. And that is it, guys. There are no more games for us to have to bring you today at all. Nothing else possible. So let's finish our look then, Zath. We talked about the semifinal games. Tell me, what are the 4 matchups available in the losers bracket tomorrow?
All right. So in the losers bracket, we're going to have tomorrow AP versus QQ7, PN versus BN, SCCC versus NAM, and Beach versus Sur. So that's what we are going to see there.
All right. And this is all starting up next Saturday back here on Twitch. Now, what I don't know is the start time, okay? Because we're going to be piggybacking off of the EU schedule and starting our stream basically as soon as they end. I'm betting the plan is to start around the same time of the day, but I don't know that it'll happen. Okay, so we're gonna have to talk to Mari Draco and those guys and figure out Bogsy and figure out when they intend for the stream to start. So guys, keep an eye on Twitter, the main Facebook, the main World of Warships page. They'll have all that info for you during the week about when the stream for Saturday will begin. Zath and I, as you mentioned earlier, Zath, will be over on the main channel. We'll be calling games on the main channel, so you'll see us do one of those semifinals match and then the winners bracket final match, and then I think we'll step down and do one of, I'm not sure how the day is scheduled. We might end up doing a losers bracket match as well. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it goes best of 5. Is it best of 5, best of 5, or is it best of 3, best of 5? It's one of those two.
It's
for the winners bracket.
The winners bracket, the semifinals start best of 5 games. The losers bracket games remain best of 3.
Until the very last one, which is best of 5, if I remember correctly.
That is correct. The very, very end of the losers bracket, I believe, is best of 5. Yes, that sounds correct.
So, I mean, we're not sure what we'll see, guys, but of course, you're more than welcome to come hang out with us, see some amazing stuff. And of course, stick around if you are still working on your King of the Sea container mission. because I'm gonna keep streaming for a little bit. So
Okay.
you know, get you guys a chance to get that container or those two containers taken care of. While we're at it,
Sounds good.
I'm gonna go ahead and shout out the Dino. Make sure that you guys are following him, as you just passed 10,000 last weekend
I I
followers,
did. I did. We hit a nice milestone. I'll do the same thing
which is
over
awesome.
here for you.
And I am
Um,
nipping at your heels, my friend. I hit
good.
9,000 yesterday, so I'm not sure where I'm at now, but there we go. And big
Good.
thank you
Excellent.
to Sith Kitten and Puddin597 for being awesome mods. Oh, and also Kadu.
Yep. Guys, make sure if you're watching my channel, you don't follow Lord Zath, please go throw him a follow. Zath is a fabulous dude. We've been doing this together forever, almost 4 years now. I'd have to add it up again. We've probably done well over 250 games of King of the Sea together. We love doing this, and we have a blast doing it, and we love that you guys tune in. So thanks for being here.
Mm.
Also, guys, make sure you're following the main World of Warship stream. That's where you're going to find us next weekend. You will be, if you want to come by our channels, our channels will be basically, what's the word I'm looking for? Restreaming?
Restreamed.
Parallel
correct.
streams. Parallel streams, right? So if you want to sit in our channels and not the main Warship channels, you will see the exact same coverage to the letter, and you'll still be eligible for drops, so you don't have to watch things over on the main channel if you don't want to.
And we'll
you shout
probably
out.
have
Go ahead.
we'll probably have our mods putting out some prizes and stuff like that too for you
I
guys.
think
so.
we'll have giveaways to do as well.
Yeah.
I want to give a huge shout out to my mods today. I had Castle Bravo and Classic Lib helping me out with giveaways today. You
Oh.
guys, huge shout out. Thanks for that. I know Castle took duty, or Classic took duty for a while, and then his PMs and Twitch were giving him fits. So I think Castle picked it up towards the end of the day. So thanks to both you guys. Thanks to you guys for passing the loot out to everybody in between games. I really appreciate you guys.
Yeah, Classic is good people, so that's awesome to see. He's
Classic is
helping you
awesome.
out. Yeah.
Classic is good. Classic is good people. I think I'm gonna call it, Zath. Castle's got one last giveaway to wrap up here, but I can even go ahead and stop my stream and let the countdont tick out. Are you
Well,
gonna stay on?
I'm gonna stay on. So it's easiest if we make the transition for me going live and then you raid, if that's okay. So that means
Yeah, of course.
you
That's
gotta
what we'll
stick
do.
around.
But-
Stick around for
Yeah.
about another maybe five to 10, depending on what. I gotta wait until this thing catches up, basically.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and stop my stream. I'll call it, and then I'll stay on with you until we get the raid fired off. Okay?
Well, no. What I'm saying is, don't stop your stream until I tell you that I've stopped mine. Because then.
Oh
if
yeah,
you,
yeah. I need to be behind you, right?
Right. Because if you raid me before, then that'll.
Yeah,
That,
no, it's fine.
yeah.
I'll raid you. I'll raid you after you've gone live again and have killed the countdown. It's fine. Go ahead and
Perfection.
do yours whenever.
Perfection. So,
Yeah, yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go to the break screen, and please stick around especially if you need King of the Sea drop still, all that kind of stuff. I'll be hanging out with you guys for, I don't know, maybe another 30 minutes to an hour or something like that. We can try to get you your drops
Yep.
and all that good stuff. We'll do some replays. Raptor, thank you once more for everything.
My
And
pleasure, sir. Been a great
here we
time.
go.
All right.
All right. So
All
I
right.
am
Well, Zap,